Hi, everyone. Welcome to our live stream. We are talking about today, who are the people behind Spakinect? So just as a reminder, thank you all for being here. What are we here for today? We are all here because we are giving away $10,000 in good faith exams. That is up to a year's worth of good faith exams with Spakinect. One lucky winner will win this grand prize. We also have 2 additional prizes, and that is the second prize, Aesthetic Sales Hero, an annual subscription for you and 4 of your colleagues. And the third prize is a microneedling pen and post-procedure lotion package from Dr. PRP. Plus, each the second and third prize also gets a credit to use Spakinect services. These are 3 huge prizes valuing almost $20,000 total. So 3 lucky people in this contest will win the prizes. There is 1 week left. We are at January 20th today. This contest ends January 27th at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So you still have time. If you need to work on getting your points, which we'll talk about today, how do we get more points? How can you increase your chances of winning? We will talk about all of that today. So let's get into it. Today, I have a few extra people on screen, as you might have seen. I have Camille. She is our operations manager. We have Erin, our finance manager. We have Sarah, our clinical operations director. We have Chris, our client relationship executive. That was a mouthful. We also, behind the scenes, have Tiffany. She is our moderator. So if any of you are having any questions that you want answered today from me or the rest of this team, please just throw that in the chat section and Tiffany can make sure that we answer all the questions that you have today. So let's get started. We are going to meet all of these awesome, beautiful faces that we have on the screen today. Some of you might know them, some of you might not. I am going to put my team in the hot seat for a quick minute because why not? It's always fun. And then we're going to take a look behind the scenes at Spakinect, what it is that we do back here that you guys don't get to see. And then we'll end with some Q&A, and I will give you all some tips on how you can continue to climb that leaderboard and make sure that you are guaranteeing your spot as a high point earner for those second, third prizes. And there's also a flash challenge. We'll get into that at the end. Don't forget that every point gets you a ballot entry into the contest. So as many points as you have, those are as many entries as you get into the contest. So all of those will add up. All right, so today we're going to take a little bit of a look behind the scenes. Like I said, these faces on the screen are people that you may or may not know. Some of them are in the forefront. Some of them work a little bit behind the scenes. But I thought it'd be really nice for you guys to get a good look at what it is that all these people do. How do we make Spakinect run? And these people that you're looking at today, these are the people that do that. So let me start out with Camille, because you're closest to me right above there. Camille, I have a couple questions for you. Please tell our viewers and listeners, what do you do at Spakinect?
I do a little bit of everything.
Oh, Camille's frozen. Is everyone else seeing that? Okay. I'm gonna move on. Camille,
I thought I was going to
when you come back, Camille, we'll get back to you. Oh, there you are.
She's back.
Okay.
Please
continue. Yeah.
Can you guys hear me okay?
We can hear you. Yeah.
Okay, awesome. I am heavily involved in our customer support. So if you are emailing or calling in, you're most likely talking to me. I help get all of your guys' questions answered as quickly as possible. I also help facilitate our compliance, ensuring that all of our providers are licensed and up to date on any CME requirements, as well as ensuring that our supervising physicians are also supported to make sure that we are up to date with anything that is changing state to state, year to year. It is a lot and things change quickly, so being on top of that is super important as well.
That sounds really hard, Camille. How do you do that? all alone?
I have a lot of help from other people like Sarah whenever I have questions about clinical things that just go way above my head. But just a lot of reading and a lot of patience, because those states do not make it easy at all.
That is true. Well, Camille, I have a question for you. Why do you stay at Spakinect?
Oh, that's so easy. The people. Everybody that I work with is so nice, so helpful, so understanding. We have the best team here, and anybody that you come in contact with is going to be so positive, so just helpful and happy, and it makes coming to work every day so much fun.
I love that. Thank you for sharing, Camille. We appreciate you so much. Erin, I'm going to you. Hi, Erin.
Hi.
Tell us what you do here behind the scenes of Spakinect.
I am currently the finance manager. Some of my main responsibilities include fun, exciting stuff like financial planning and budgeting,
We
revenue,
love
data analysis, reporting. I'm also heavily involved in scheduling. The list goes on.
Yes, you are another department of one, like Camille as well. So how do you keep up with all of the changes, the scheduling, all of that, everything that you do?
I have to say, I've been at Spakinect. I'm frozen.
It's okay. Keep talking. You're smiling. At least it's a nice face.
You're
Smiling.
You can hear me.
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, I've been at Spakinect.
Nice.
This is a poor Erin. It's just a running joke with Erin. She's always frozen in the work.
Apologies.
For 5.5 years now. And is it bad? Can you hear me?
Yes, we got you. You've been here for 5.5 years and you do it all. So why do you stay?
One of the reasons why I stay at Spakinect and that I love most about this company is how much we value each department, and we prioritize working very closely together. Collaboration has been a core part of our culture, and it's been so amazing to see how much positive change we've been able to achieve in the time that I've been here by working so closely together and just collaborating with each other with awesome people.
I love that. Thank you for sharing, Erin. Sarah, I'm going to you next. Please tell us, first of all, are you okay over there in Minnesota? Because I heard it's in the negatives.
No, it is not okay. I am frozen. This shirt I'm wearing is a Sherpa that goes to my calves. So it's very cold. So when Camille and Erin's computers were freezing, I'm like, oh, is that going to happen to me? But we're good. We're just, doing our Minnesotan thing, just one day at a time.
Well, tell everybody what it is that you do for us at Spakinect.
Sure. Everything clinical. That's me. Spakinect is, we provide a safety net for our patients, for our clients. And so we want to make sure that we are exactly what we say we are. So we have a database of over 150 aesthetic treatments that we evaluate for. We have all the clinical information about all of that. That is a big piece that I do, going through that. My type AAA, right, friends? My type AAA South does all of our SOPs for our department. Our clients can rest easy knowing that they're going to get the same answer from each and every provider, because we do all the training, all the hiring, all of the education that goes into it. I chair our advisory board, where we have some incredible MDs in the industry that give us their advice and their know-how and their experience, and we pull that in. I work with Chris with sales, with new clients, existing clients, helping them to create protocols. I work with Camille and Erin, everybody in the team. They have to hear my voice a lot during the day.
And did you say 150 treatments?
I did. Yes.
Holy cow.
It's a lot.
Do you know that when we started, we had 3 treatments that we evaluated for in 2012? We had 3: Botox, hyaluronic acid fillers, and laser hair removal. So to see the list grow to now 150 is incredible, but that's a huge shout out to you, Sarah, and your team. And I think that that's something that people might not understand. They might not know all that goes into adding a new treatment. So I love that you, it is, technical issues are very funny, especially from a tech company. I love that you're talking about that, Sarah, because we have new clients that are asking us for new treatments every day. We're always trying to make sure that we are staying ahead of the curve, what's coming out, what do we need to be adding? And there's a lot that goes into that. So if you wouldn't mind, just for 1 minute, just kind of give us the short of what does it take to add a new treatment to our database?
Sure. And for any of our clients watching, send us all your info. I love it. Everything, all day, every day, send it my way. We go through, and, the FDA in the US has, gives their seal for a lot of different things. Energy devices, different medical devices, all sorts of things may not go through all of those protocols or through the FDA process. So we want to do our due diligence to make sure we're reviewing the clinical operations manuals for all of those types of things to make sure that we have the appropriate questions to make sure we're keeping our clients and patients safe. So what happens is you send Spakinect the new toy you just bought, the new laser that can do ablative, non-ablative. It could probably make you a ham sandwich if you really wanted it to. Whatever the case is, you send us that information and my team will go through it. With a tooth and comb, we'll go through it, make sure we've got all of our T's crossed, I's dotted before we look at entering that information into our system to make sure that all of our questions are screening you. Because if you're anything like me, when I'm with patients, I get very chatty and very caught up in the moment of learning about them that I may forget to ask if they have a metal implant. I may forget to ask things like allergies, and you don't need to worry about that with Spakinect because we've done all of that because we've gone through all the information for you. So that piece is taken care of, so you can rest easy and have that peace of mind going into that treatment because Spakinect has done our due diligence on the back end to do that for you.
That's true. Yep. Yes, Stephanie, compliance is always difficult and it's always changing, like Camille said. So that is one thing that we all are staying abreast of, especially on this team, because of the constant changes. And so that's part of our job, is making sure that we are staying up to date so that you have that peace of mind within your practice and your team, that you're getting the most up-to-date information that's going to abide by the standards of your state and medical and nursing boards. And that's what all of these people that you see here today are focused on doing. So thank you for sharing, Sarah. You also said you're a type AAA, but I might say you're more like a maybe quadruple A, if that's even a thing.
I'll take it. An extra A.
Yeah, keep adding those letters behind your name.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't have enough. All right, Chris, tell me what it is you do here at Spakinect. Oh, please don't be frozen.
I'm just kidding.
I knew you were pretending.
It was hard to stay that still for just a second. Yeah, first and foremost, my sole responsibility when I got to Spakinect was to be a part of a sales team. So to all our clients out there, you've most likely either met myself or Kathleen or Darren, and I consider myself the third leg of the sales team. And we love working with you all. The sales team is always so happy to meet new people, and that's truly my passion in life. And that extends over into my role as the client relationship executive here at Spakinect, and to build lasting relationships with clients. I find it so cool that I get to meet people all across this country, sitting at a desk and build friendships and lasting relationships with our clients. Providing ongoing support. I won't steal Camille's fire there. She really is a key integral part to that. As we get requests and suggestions and feedback from clients, we hear you. And being able to improve our service every time is something that I think is so, so cool. Ensuring our clients' needs are met. We're not naive to the fact that each and every one of you is different, and Spakinect fits into your process in different ways. And so understanding your needs and your expectations and finding the best way to inject Spakinect into that day-to-day process for you and your team is really that puzzle that I get to put together every day when I meet someone new. Trying to find the best way to fit Spakinect in is such a cool and adventurous part of my job. So thanks for making it challenging on me, Spakinect clients. Anytime I feel like I got a handle on it, I don't. So love doing what we do.
And why do you stay?
The free Cheez-Its.
No more. We are
no,
when
listen.
we used to have an office, everyone, we did all work together in an office in San Diego, but as of October, we went fully remote. And so Chris is talking about the Cheez-Its that we would lovingly stock the shelves with, because he was really the only one that would eat them. And so if that's why you stayed, Chris, I'm happy. That was money well spent on Cheez-Its to keep you around.
This is a good time to tell the boss that I took all those Cheez-Its home. I have Cheez-Its for 2025 downstairs, so don't worry. I'm still eating on your dime, boss.
I love that.
Listen, I felt welcome the day I came into Spakinect. I've always had this really beautiful opportunity to work with people I care about, and that hasn't changed coming to Spakinect. Everyone on screen today, I would consider a friend, and we've had laughs and we've worked together and we've grinded together. The reason I stay at Spakinect is the culture that was here before me, that we get to kind of work within every single day. This is a really, really fun place to work. It's a really cool group of people to work with. Hopefully you can feel that energy coming in on your side of the screen, because we're all lucky to have each other and to work as closely as we do, even though we are remote. We spend a lot of time with one another, to Sarah's point. So really, really feel lucky and appreciative to be a part of this team.
Amen to that. Speaking of that, I have a couple of pop trivia questions, and let's see if we can guess who the person is that I'm talking about. If you all could guess who made the most phone calls out of this group in 2024.
I know the answer already, right?
Guessing among each other.
Yeah. Who made the most phone calls out of this group?
Oh, go with Chris.
For sure.
Yeah, Christopher Boschel. Really took the cake there. I think you made, 894 phone calls last year in 2024. And that was that's through our messaging system. So, if y'all are familiar with Slack, we use something very similar. And Chris clearly just likes to talk to us. He can't get enough of his team. He called us 894 times last year. So, all right. Who out of this group then sent the most messages, like the most messages in our messaging system?
The answer is Sarah.
Sarah.
It's Sarah.
Can we talk for 1 second? Let's just tell all our viewers, how many messages did you send last year, Sarah?
Oh, should we guess? Like
42,700 messages.
Say that again.
42,700 messages. I don't think anyone even came close to that. I think the highest one was 20,000. And
just wait. 2025, I'm gonna get closer. Just wait. It's gonna be higher.
It's terrifying.
I'll find you.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay, who out of this group this is our last pop trivia question. Who out of this group is secretly a very talented baker?
I know the answer.
Yeah.
Aaron, you have to guess.
I would guess.
It's Camille. It's Camille. Yeah, it's Camille. Camille has a secret talent, and that is baking. Camille is like a professional cake baker.
Yep.
Pretty good.
Not to toot my own horn.
Still waiting for mine over here, Camille.
She can do wedding cakes. She can do gender reveal cake. So if you guys, need a cake, contact Spakinect. We can make you cake of all kinds for whatever your cake are. All right. Well, that was super fun. Let's see what else we want to talk about today besides ourselves. let's get into, Tiffany, are you there? Let's touch on the contest leaderboard and let's see who's at the top. Ooh, look at that. We've got Stephanie. Now this is as of 11 a.m. Eastern time, so just only about 2 hours and 20 minutes ago. So it looks like we've got Stephanie, you are our #1 points earner. Congratulations. And Amanda, you are #2. We've got Christina, Jessica, Alexis, April, Nora, and Whitney. These are all of our top points earners. So remember, you still have 1 more week in this contest. There's plenty of ways that you can earn points. We are going to talk about that right now. So remember also the grand prize, the $10,000 worth of good faith exams, that prize is randomly drawn. So every point you gain is another ballot entry into the contest, which further increases your chances of winning. Fingers crossed, Stephanie. My fingers are crossed for you too. All right, now let's recap a few ways that you can make sure that you don't leave any points behind in this contest. So, #1, share your link. Everybody has a link that is a personal link to you. It's unique to you. So whenever you share it with somebody, you can actually get points for that. Now, we want to be sharing this with people who are other med spa business owners, or they work in a med spa. Some of your colleagues in this industry, those would be the people that can actually win one of these prizes, and those are the people where you want to increase their chances of winning as well. So make sure that you are sharing it with other people in this industry that can benefit from these fantastic prizes as well. #2, follow us on social. I hope you're already doing that. Follow us on all of our social: Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube. You get points for all of those. TikTok as well. We have some pretty funny reels on TikTok, so check that out. #3, you can share the contest across all of your different social channels. So every time you share it on a different social channel, you'll get points for each of those individual shares. Next slide, please, Tiffany. We've got step 4. Make sure to go and watch all of our live video replays and enter the secret word, which I will tell you guys at the end here what the secret word is for today. So make sure you watch all of those, you get those secret words, and you go back into your leaderboard and you enter in the secret word for those lives and you get your points. Actually, we have now 8 total, by Friday, we'll have 8 total lives. That's 8 times that you can get points every time you watch them. So that's a total of 1,800 points that you can get by this coming Friday, the 25th. Plus, you get to meet some super awesome people and learn about how you can actually grow and scale your business. We have a couple of interviews with current clients talking about how they've utilized Spakinect in their business, talking about their journey as business owners, both of them female business owners. These are really incredible stories that I encourage you all to tune in, watch, and listen to, because there is special knowledge to be gained from each of them. #5, we have some pretty great tools for you to access here. So we talked a little bit about the brochure, but we also have the savings calculator. And I want to call out this survey. So here at the bottom, you can see complete the Spakinect survey. That will take you 3 minutes and you will get 300 points. I don't have 300 fingers, but 300 points for filling out this survey. So make sure that's a super easy way to get points. Make sure you check that off of your list today. Let's go into some Q&A. Do you guys have any questions, our listeners today? Also, you can go to our FAQ page at spakinect.com/contest-FAQ. That has most of the questions that have been asked here on previous lives, as well as things that we anticipate that you might be asking, or might be thinking. But tell us, if you have questions here today, let's answer them. Let's see, we do have a question. Paulina, what made you get into this business? I got into this business because there was a need. Super simple. There was a nurse who was arrested in Fresno back in 2000. It was late 2011. And she was arrested on criminal charges for administering Botox without any physician oversight. So essentially, she was arrested for practicing medicine without a license. And that was really devastating for me to hear because at that time I was just finishing nursing school. So I really couldn't imagine all of that hard work that I had put in to get my license being stripped away. And when we started to talk to more med spa owners, my husband and I, we found out that this was a common problem in California at the time. There was so many RN injectors that are very talented at what they do, but in order to have a physician or a nurse practitioner do a history and physical, a good faith exam for their patient, it was very cost prohibitive and time prohibitive. So maybe their medical director was in surgery 2-3 days a week and they couldn't be available to do these consults for patients. So that's where we started to realize that there was a need that we could solve through telemedicine. So, hey, if you're doing Botox parties, you don't need to bring your physician with you. That is very costly, and that's going to cut into your bottom line and make it practically impossible to even make money with the small business that you're building. So we piped in a telehealth model into our first med spa. We asked them, hey, would this be of interest to you? We found a nurse practitioner and we started running with the business. And it took several years of, getting the word out there. But here we are now about 13 years later. Are there any other questions? How do you hire and make sure you get great people? Yeah, I love this question. So hiring is something that we always are doing. So we're always looking for good people. A lot of people we get through referrals. Those are my favorite type of people to hire. So our current employees will refer their friends or their colleagues or previous colleagues to work at Spakinect. And so when we get those, we usually prioritize those referrals first. And those tend to actually be really great hires because they already know, they understand the culture. They probably talk to their friend about what it is like to work at Spakinect. And then they already have a connection. And having connections, strong connections at work is a determining factor of whether somebody's going to enjoy their work and they're going to stay. So that's why we really like to build and develop relationships inside the team. So I will say that we hire for personality and culture first before we look at their specific expertise. Of course, everyone has to have a baseline knowledge of communication skills, expertise in their particular field. But if I had to choose between two candidates, I would always look for the personality and the culture fit first. All right, next question. Do you all work in the same office? Yeah, so I talked about that a few minutes ago, huh? So we used to, and we worked in San Diego with the exception of Sarah. She's always been in Minnesota. But the rest of the 4 other people that you see here on the screen, we did work together in an office in San Diego. We have had an office in San Diego since about 2017. And then in October of 2024, we decided to go fully remote. All of our providers, all of the nurse practitioners that you guys connect or will connect with as clients of Spakinect, they're always, they're remote, they're working from home. And we decided we wanted to be fully remote instead of being a hybrid workforce. So as of October, we are all hybrid. We're making making time to spend together in person and in other ways. We just went to Dallas so we could spend some time together as a leadership team. But yes, transitioning to a remote work environment has been, it has its pros and cons for sure. There's no more free Cheez-Its, but there's other things like you don't have to sit in traffic for an hour and a half each way every day. So we love that. We're saving the environment, cutting out pollution. So I think overall it's been a really good change for us. All right, any other questions? Please send them our way. And we can always, if you ask a question and we don't get to it today, we can always reach out to you and answer in the chat or send you an email. So let's talk about today's flash challenge. Okay, so there are 2 ways to get extra points today. This is super exciting, and this is only until 4 p.m. Eastern today. So if you saw your name up there on the leaderboard and you want to climb a few more spots, listen to this. For every new business that joins this challenge using your unique link, you will get 500 points. That's right, 500 points for every new business that signs up with your link. Today, only today, until 4 p.m. Eastern time today. And secondly, and this one is my favorite because it's so easy, doesn't rely on anybody else signing up, right? Any survey before 4 p.m. Eastern today gets more points. So you'll get 500. You can see it in red there. So I said earlier it was 300. The flash challenge makes it 500 points. You fill out that survey today by 4 p.m. Eastern, you are getting 500 additional points. A super, super easy way to climb that leaderboard. All right, so what's next? Register for the contest if you haven't already, spakinect.com/contest. Enter the code word for today. And oh yeah, I have to tell you all the code word for today, don't I? The code word for today is high five. The code word for today is high five. Everyone high five? High five. Okay, code word for today is high five. So if you've already registered, make sure you go to today's live, enter in the secret code for today so that you claim your points. Send your link to any other med spas in the industry and make sure you fill out your survey again by 4 p.m. today to get yourself those additional flash challenge points, 500 points for filling out that survey by 4 p.m. today. Our next live will be this coming Wednesday, where you will meet one of our incredible founders, clients, not founder of Spakinect, client, founder of her own business called Posh Lash and Laser. They are based in Chicago. Her name is Ingrid. I cannot wait for you all to meet her and hear her journey and let you hear about how she started and is running her own profitable scaling business in Chicago. Ingrid will also share how she was able to increase her revenue by 15% utilizing Spakinect's good faith exams. So can't wait to chat with Ingrid then. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. It was a pleasure to have you sit with us, get to know the team, get to know a little bit of the behind the scenes. I am incredibly proud of all of these 4 people that are here on the screen with me today. They're a huge part of our team. So I appreciate you all. Please make sure you're getting your flash challenge points. Don't forget. And we will see you on Wednesday for the next live. Thank you, everyone.
Bye.
Bye,
Bye.
guys. High five.
High five.